Evan McPherson will be kicked off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the jump.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
On the ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
McPherson will be kicked off for Cincinnati.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70, Timberwolves.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. Here we go. 180.
Right to the air, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Gun. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
throw from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Dax Hill.
Okay, this is just about the time as a young quarterback you made a couple mistakes where you start to feel your teammates. Some of those veterans in the huddle looking at you saying, come on, Rook, time to step up. Stop making these mistakes.
On one, ready?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right hot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
On 2.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Right side cut by Higgins. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
11. Here we go. Right 80. 11. 11. Dot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Evan McPherson for the extra.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me,
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it.
and that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house and get me. He ain't show.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19.
Back to throw. A little a screen pass for Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 average, 60, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right in.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Though I got amnesia, I'd rather be in Vegas. Get the Caesars, my winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's completed right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Let go.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Bengals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 180. 11 MT. Take.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side. 11, 11, 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow to the air now. Nose caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
11, let's get set.
Here's Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here we go. 180.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
He's going to throw this one. Beckham there to grab it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's the snap on 4th. He connects downfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
1st and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to throw it again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Sticking to the air here. He's got a man left. And they get this down roughly to the 35. Yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd.
1st and 10.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Brings up 2nd
65
and goal.
catch, 65.
At the
Let's go now.
Bengals 5-yard line.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Pass play coming here. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get their first point of this game just before halftime. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns trail by 23 now. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Cincinnati.
11.
Play action now, Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And as they usher him out of bounds, Brock, we have reached the end of our first half. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 27-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
You're going for this. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down this, and they pick him off again! And the Bengals are gonna have it after his second interception of the season. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12. Dot.
Now Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that,
Here we go.
man, is it difficult on the defense.
Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie minicamp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
On 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gun. Stop.
Motioning Chase left.
Stop.
We give here to the motion man. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11. Wide eight. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson add the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Escapes out to the left. And they pick him off again. And the Bengals.
Now I lose again, I'm a loser, 'cause the bad statistics it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops copping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Haven't had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Crime's gonna pay me.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where
Got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. To break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Try to come run back, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shot out on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This a whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna on the hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Looking like they know it. Double O cactus, yeah, we told up. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me.
your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Ori. 118. What's that?
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down.
Got the house with my swagger, hopping that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Like my eye where I'm going, the women, the shorty, ain't nothing my clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my Gucci, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on, it poppin' cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. So hear the truth with all that goody power.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down.
She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. And down, down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money don't feel like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got up a bands. My paper planes making a dance. I'm like the bottom line. We building castles that's making she's amazing. I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage. Well, I'm gonna post her. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a other host. Tell me whatever and I'll be your chauffeur.
Spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
Spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down.
I watch her go. She got me
Poses.